Hey eBay sellers, it's Suzanne A. Wells. Thanks for coming back for another video. And today I'm going to share with you 8 ways that using best offer can help increase your sales on eBay. So I've got my handy notepad so I don't forget anything. There's always a lot of discussion about best offer, should you do it or not. And I am a big fan of it. I sell a lot of things on best offer. So let's go over how it can help you with your business in a actually no risk way. It doesn't cost anything, and you always have the final say on if you're going to accept an offer. So you really can't lose with it. So the first thing is, some people won't even look at your listing if you don't have best offer. So you're losing people right there because they want to negotiate. And when you have best offer on your items, you are opening the door to negotiations. So you can always say no, you can always counter. It just gives them an opportunity to talk to you. So that's one reason why you should have it, because some buyers won't even consider looking at your item unless they know they can make an offer. The second reason is, or the second thing you can do is, don't use auto decline. And here I'm speaking to the smaller at-home sellers that don't have thousands of items and aren't getting thousands of offers every day, because when you get huge like that, it can be very time consuming to respond personally to every offer. But the reason you don't want to use auto decline is whenever you set a threshold for something, anything under that is going to be automatically rejected. So let's say you have an item for $75 and you absolutely won't take less than $50. If somebody offers $49.50, their offer is going to be rejected and you won't even know it. It'll just automatically happen. So depending on how long you've had the item or how much you want to get rid of it, or if you need sales at that time or whatever the issue may be, you won't even see the offer. It's just going to reject and that person's going to go away. So yeah, they may come back and make a higher offer, but really for the time involved to just look at an offer and either accept or counter, I don't really ever reject offers. That's another topic on this list. But for the time involved, for most of you out there that have less than 1,000 listings, looking at offers is not going to take up that much of your day, and you are increasing the opportunity for sales when you remove that auto decline and look at each offer, with your human eyes. Another thing people do on offers, and why you don't want to use auto decline, is they may write something in their offer that they want you to read. So they may say, hey, I'm interested in a couple of other of your items, and they're opening the door for a conversation, or they want to buy several things for a certain price. People do use best offer instead of just emailing you or messaging you through eBay for that information. So that's another reason you want to look at every single offer. Another reason is sometimes people are just testing. They're testing to see, is this automated or am I going to deal with a human being? A lot of people out there want to deal with a person on the other end. They don't want to deal with an automated mechanism that is going to reject their offers. So it may be $100 item and they're offering $1. They're doing that just to see if it's going to be automatically rejected or if someone's going to reply back with a counter offer or whatever. So they're testing the waters there to see if they're dealing with a human or an automated system. Okay, so number 3 is always counter. No matter how ridiculous the offer is, counter back. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Like if it's the auto decline example, just counter back. You don't have to say anything. If it's a $100 item and they offer you $5, counter back with 80 and see where it goes. You don't have to say your offer is ridiculous or I can't take less than 80. You don't have to say anything. Just put a number in there and counter and let that go and see if you get anything back from them. So always, always, always counter, because you may have a real buyer. You may have a real fish on that hook that you can bring in. So you want to start a conversation with them. Okay, number 4 is put everything in your store on best offer. Some people like to raise the price a little bit when I give this advice to them, but you have no reason not to. You can go into the bulk editor and you can put best offer on every single thing in your store and just see what happens. Maybe you're going to get a bunch of offers and make a bunch of sales that you're going to be happy with. Or, maybe not. But you won't know until you try. And it doesn't cost anything to use best offer. And you can do this in less than 5 minutes. Go into your bulk editor, select all your listings, add best offer, and just see what you get. And if you're trying to do this based on volume, this is a great idea because you can sell 5 items at $20 a day, or you can sell 1 item at $100 a day, or whatever your business model is, but you will sell more and you will get people involved in looking at your listings and interacting with you, and so you may get a sale out of that. Okay, number 5, understand that people like to haggle, especially certain cultures. That's just the way they buy stuff. They're always going to offer less than what's on the price tag or offer less than what's at a garage sale. That's just life. I do it. When I'm trying to buy stuff for resale and I'm in a place where I can negotiate, I always do it. And don't take it personally. Just people like to haggle. That's the way they do business. Don't let it offend you. Just if you don't like the offer, counter with what you want and move on with your day. So just understand that may be coming from a cultural perspective that they like to haggle. That's how they buy things. That's what they do. And especially international customers or some cultures here in the United States, that's just what they do. Number 6, most important issue is don't take it personally. How you do anything is how you do everything. I love that phrase because people are going to do what they're going to do. They're going to, want to get stuff for cheap or less than the sticker price everywhere they go, not just on eBay. So, if they're going to offer you way less than your item's worth, okay, no thank you, and move on. Just adopt the thanks but no thanks answer, counter with what you want, and move on. I see so many people getting so upset and so emotional about, I can't believe somebody made a $5 offer on a $100 item. What are they thinking? They're thinking you're going to come down on the price and they can buy it from you. And if you don't want to, then just say no thanks and move on. So don't let your emotions get in the way of your business. It's a time suck. It's an energy suck. And it's just completely unnecessary to get upset about this kind of stuff. It's just move on. It doesn't matter. Number 7, you're going to get some weird prices when you have best offer because sometimes people are trying to make the shipping cost added to their offer equal a certain amount. So, they may, if the shipping on something is $3 and change, they're going to offer you whatever that is to equal $25 or something like that. So when you see these offers for, $14.71 or, $53.82 or just all these numbers that aren't even numbers, that's why, is because they're looking at the shipping that's being charged to them and they're coming up with a round number for them. So maybe they only want to spend $50. So they're making their total, if you accept the offer, plus the shipping equal whatever their amount is that they want to spend. So don't let that freak you out. And number 8 is use the eBay Unpaid Item Assistant and set it up for the least amount of time possible. I believe it's still 2 days. eBay changes things all the time, but that's the last time I checked, it was 2 days. What that means is when you accept a best offer from someone, you can't use immediate payment because it's not going to integrate with it. It's like auctions because you don't know what the final price is going to be. So if you take an offer and send an invoice, you need to set up your Unpaid Item Assistant so that it automatically opens a case and all that if the buyer doesn't pay. You don't need to be fooling around with that on your own time. Automate everything you can with your eBay business, except auto decline. Don't use that. Use those features that eBay offers. And, It happens to me all the time. Somebody won't pay, open the unpaid item assistant, and most of the time, I'll say 75% of the time, people who do best offer end up paying for it. Sometimes they don't, and then you'll get the notice that sorry, your buyer didn't pay, and can relist the item. So use that feature because it is a time saver and you don't have to worry about it. It just takes that whole issue off your plate. You can focus on getting more inventory, keeping things listed, doing your shipping, all that stuff that's moving your business forward. Don't do things that are going to move your business backwards or that keep you in the same place. So that, fooling with sales that have already happened, trying to collect the money, that's something that is not moving you forward. Automate it. So I hope these tips have helped you. If you want help with your eBay business, I can help you. I have 2 things I offer. First is a 30-minute phone consultation. I'll put the link below the video for that. The cost is $50 per half hour. We talk about whatever you want. I send you a nice long follow-up email with whatever we talked about and solutions to your issues and problems and to help you move forward. Or we could do a store critique where I look at your store and help you with anything that you could do better for search engine optimization, customer service, anything you can do better in your store to get more sales. And that comes with 30 days of email support. I'm your personal help desk for 30 days. You can talk to me about anything you want with your eBay business for a whole month. So I'll put those links below. Would love your comments on best offer. What's your experience? And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day on eBay. Bye.